The Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway separating Iran and Oman, serves as the world's premier oil jugular. At its narrowest point, it spans only 33 kilometers, with shipping lanes for supertankers being even tighter. Yet, this remains the irreplaceable and sole exit for energy exports from Gulf giants like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, and Iran to the global market. Every day, approximately 20 million barrels of crude oil, nearly one-fifth of global maritime oil trade, pass through this choke point. Any disruption here effectively clogs the lifeblood of the global economy. History shows the strait as a front line, from the tanker war of the 1980s to the 2018 nuclear deal tensions, where every minor skirmish sent oil risk premiums skyrocketing. Unlike the symbolic posturing of the past, today's situation has crossed a red line. Actual military confrontation has replaced diplomatic probing. Transit disruptions are no longer hypothetical scenarios, but a looming reality, pushing neighboring nations and financial markets into a new state of instability, one far more severe and unpredictable than ever before. For Tehran, blockading the strait is its most potent strategic card to counter pressure from the US and Israel. However, it is a risky, double-edged sword. While it could send global prices soaring, Iran's own economy, heavily reliant on oil exports, would bleed hundreds of millions of dollars daily. Consequently, rather than a total shutdown, Iran is more likely to employ phased blockades to maximize strategic uncertainty. The most directly affected are Asia's major importers: China, Japan, South Korea, and India. With a massive dependency on Gulf oil, these economies face a dual crisis: supply shortages and skyrocketing shipping costs. While strategic reserves provide a short-term buffer, a prolonged crisis would fundamentally destabilize their energy structures. The risk extends far beyond the gas pump, as charter rates for very large crude carriers, VLCC, double and war insurance premiums surge. A domino effect ripples through the industrial chain. Oil is the raw material for petrochemicals, fertilizers, and synthetic fibers. High energy costs drive up food and consumer goods prices, triggering imported inflation and threatening social stability worldwide. In response, OPEC Plus has announced production hikes to calm the market. However, analysts argue that adding a few 100,000 barrels daily is a drop in the ocean compared to the 20 million barrels at risk. Meanwhile, alternatives like overland pipelines or military escorts lack the capacity to fully replace the strait's role in the short term. This crisis is a wake-up call regarding the fragility of global energy supply chains. Moving forward, the world will see a decisive shift toward a decentralized energy layout, diversifying imports, boosting domestic production, and accelerating the green transition. While Hormuz may remain a geopolitical hotspot, the lesson of not putting all eggs in one basket will reshape every nation's security strategy.